What's up, you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, we are taking a look at Broadcom stock. So I'll provide you my position update as well, and we'll take a look at technicals as if this thing is again bullish. It's been quite strong, eh? So let's figure out what to make out of it, right? So with that, please also note, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes. All right. So guys, this is what I was talking about, that Broadcom did this retest of the supply zone, forming a double top, and then it just couldn't go much higher, and this was the distribution phase. As you know, I had this short position of mine opened from 1362. If you want to know more about how I got into that position, check out my videos on Broadcom on my channel, okay? So going down over here, well, we were in this flush play, and you already know I like to take partial profits out at these significant levels. So yeah, I took some out here, very little, took some more out over here, down at $1,197 range, and then I was still expecting this thing to continue lower. I did take out, a couple of days again, well, day after day as it was trying to go up a little bit, but I was expecting a rejection at 1,284. And that's the rejection we wanted to see if we wanted to stay in this rejection to the downtrend. We should have rejected at 1,283 to keep that structure the same. But breaking out of 1,283 or so, we have changed the structure. And well, this current position of mine on Broadcom is fully complete. I have fully gotten out this last week on Broadcom on this particular candle once we saw a good break out of it, out of that structure. And so, but yeah, net profitable still, this was the best, bottom side on the short that I could get. And I got that, again, as I said, I was expecting, so I covered my around 60% total position by here. Right, and then I did cover some little bit more here at 15%, but then remaining 15% or so, or 25%, whatever the number is, I had to get out over here. I was expecting this thing, it should have like in the structure, but hey, that's what we do, is once the structure changes, so does my thesis changes. And when the structure changed with this green candle at 12 or almost 1300, right, that was it for me, and I got out. Now, speaking from here, is Broadcom full-on bullish on the swing side? Technicals are looking like yes, it is above 20 and 50 days moving average, it is bullish. But can it go higher? Well, here's the thing, structure is technically yes, it's bullish. So as long as Broadcom is above $1,300, this is just a bullish thing. If any rebound comes, it's bullish. If we break below the $1,300 level range, then structure might again to start look bearish. But until then, as for accordingly, position should be taken based off the structure. So let's say structure is bullish, right? And I want to go long here, wherever, accordingly I'll handle my position and place the stop loss around the change of the structure to the downside. And then it's up to me if I want to open up a short or not. So what I'm trying to explain here is that I'm explaining the structure. How you take the positions, whatever you do, that's up to you. So there is nothing guaranteed in stock market. So once the structure changes, so does the play. And that's what I did here. Once the structure changed back to the upside, fully out, whatever position was left for me. I'm not going to average cost into it because the structure is changing. Why should I? Because structure is not bearish anymore. On hourly interval, let's take a look at that. And this was another sign that Broadcom, once it lost this, trend line, as if, down here, you can see it found the next support, and that was also the beginning of the change of structure. I'm going to get rid of this trend line now because we don't need it. On hourly interval, you can see that we are above 200 hours moving average. We are in a, not just a rebound, higher highs, higher lows. And as I said, let me actually adjust something on my indicator here, guys. Okay, and as I said, that as long as we are above $1,300 range, right around this zone, this is where the support and the pivot is, and it has gotten out of this acting resistance, this thing is turned into support now. As long as we are above $1,300. If Broadcom can keep itself above there, it is just a bullish play, you know. And how high can it go? Well, guys, level by level, right? Yeah, so level by level, it can keep going up. You can see where it stopped right now to our next significant level, right? Where it found consolidation earlier to at our previous significant levels. I have intraday levels also turned on my indicator, but I can, you know, turn them off so things will get clear. And now, well, it's up to you. I use intraday levels to partially size and size out as well, but I'm just trying to show you, you know, the areas where the price action is reacting the most, significant levels, right? That's why it's so important to trade with the levels. Okay, let's take a look at 4 hours interval as well real quick. And yeah, it all comes down to as if it continues to break this trend line, right? Again, trend line will never be perfect penny to penny, but you get my point, right? This is what you are watching. So if it can break out of it, it's going to continue higher. All right, cool. Guys, that's pretty much it on Broadcom. So you got the sentiment on how things are looking like. I want to provide an update on my position as well. And we will see if it goes again into the distribution phase or continue higher. But $1,300 is the level, structural change level, at least where the price action is right now for any other side direction on Broadcom, okay? I did NVIDIA this morning, and so did I did AMD and ARM as well. So check those videos out on my channel if you're interested. I just want to show you SMH as well real quick with Broadcom. This is a semiconductor ETF. Now, the thing is that, yes, this is a derivative, but it is trying to go back up here, right? Is this going to continue higher? This is a good rebound actually with the pivot, which is mostly led by NVIDIA. NVIDIA is the biggest holding in SMH, but it all comes down to how Broadcom and NVIDIA do it. These are bigger holdings in there, right? So you can see this, you know, direction a little bit changing, and it all comes down to this 20 and 50 days moving average, and also this trend line that I have put up here. So, but real quickly, just show you NVIDIA here, even though I did a video on this already, guys, check this out on my channel, but look at the bullish pivot that NVIDIA made here. I have talked about it in another video, so check that out. All right. I don't think there's any important articles here, but there's just this from Zacks. Investors heavily search Broadcom. You know, Zacks is more just like putting out these numbers based off of the technicals, but this is something I'm seeing that for the current quarter, Broadcom is expected to post earnings of $10.70 per share, indicating a change of 3.7% from the year ago quarter. So their earnings are quite late though, guys, Broadcom earnings. So yeah, that is in June, 6th of June. That's quite late. So yeah, things would change by then. Yeah, there's nothing else much, guys, on Broadcom that I need to cover here. All right, guys, well, that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, valuable, hit the like, subscribe. If you need access to my tools, links are in the description below of this video. All right, guys, bye.